Criminal complaint against Officer Chu shows the HPD veteran is among thousands of people in Hawaii holding a medical marijuana card. KITV4's Andrew Pereira continues our team coverage from the newsroom with more on that. Andrew?
Laura, despite Hawaii's medical marijuana law being on the books more than 10 years now, the Honolulu Police Department has no policy on officers obtaining such certificates. The arrest of Honolulu police officer Michael Stephen Chu has shined a spotlight on the use of medical marijuana by law enforcement officers. Currently, the Honolulu Police Department has no way of knowing how many of its 2,000 officers hold medical marijuana cards.
There's really no way unless the officers voluntarily come up and disclose that.
Officer Chu was arrested April 6 for allegedly operating a marijuana growing operation in Kaka'ako and Mililani Mauka. According to a criminal complaint, Chu holds a medical marijuana card.
If you're a police officer, with all due respect, you should step down, because we as police officers were against it, and we shouldn't be promoting that.
Under federal law, it's illegal for anyone to possess or distribute marijuana, but that hasn't stopped 17 states and the District of Columbia from enacting medical marijuana legislation. When Hawaii's medical marijuana law began, 255 cards were issued in fiscal year 2001. In fiscal year 2011, that number had grown to nearly 7,600.
The sheer growth of the medical marijuana population suggests that government may need to visit this issue and evaluate the situation.
Senator He believes legislation could be crafted that forces all first responders to disclose their medical marijuana cards.
Clearly, if people are hired to protect public safety, that if they themselves are taking marijuana, the public needs to know.
Now, the Honolulu Police Department testified against passage of Hawaii's medical marijuana law because officials were concerned about a possible situation like Officer Chu. Right now, HPD is forced to deal with medical marijuana like any other prescription drug. Andrew Pereira, KITV4 News.
All right, thanks a lot, Andrew.